guys, thanks for checking out the video today. So, tuner bash. Unfortunately, for us, a bit of a disaster in some respects. So, what happened is that the black E85 powered Evo, the 600 horsepower plus one, a few days before tuner bash, we could not resolve a wiring issue. So there was a short that caused some of the harness to melt. What happened is the battery that was mounted in the trunk shorted. The short fed back to the engine bay where parts of the harness were melted. So we tried to jump some of the circuits, and unfortunately we could not get the car ready in time. So right now the owner is rewiring some of that, and the car will hopefully be back on the road really soon. So we're gonna film a follow-up with that vehicle and definitely get it to the drag strip this summer. But unfortunately it was a little bit of a rush for tuner bash, and so that car was not there, unfortunately. So given that situation, what happened is that we went with the white Tommy Mäkinen car and the Evo 9 powered Evo 6, and the Tommy Mäkinen car ran fine. It's kind of a stock plus setup. It still has the upgraded turbocharger, but that's stock for the car. It's the one with the titanium wheel. So it ran fine, and I enjoyed the show with that. The Evo 6, however, again, some issues on the track. So during our first shakedown pass, I think that what happened is the head lifted, and so we were using new stock head bolts from Mitsubishi, so we're gonna have to move over to studs. So hopefully the bottom end isn't hurt, but the head's gonna have to come off. We're gonna have to clean everything up, use some ARP head studs, and we're using a Felpro gasket. We're gonna go back to a 5-layer steel Mitsubishi gasket, and so we're gonna be putting that back together. So that's gonna take a little bit of time, because currently I have another project on the go, which is this silver Evo 5 that's in the shop. And so unfortunately, tuner bash, although it was a good event, I didn't get a lot of photos and videos because I was running around trying to deal with the lifted head on the Evo 6 and trying to arrange a tow truck. And this is the hobby, guys. So if you're just starting out in cars, there's going to be ups and downs, especially with modified vehicles. You're putting on parts that weren't designed from the factory, and sometimes you have failures. That's just part of the hobby. So you have to enjoy the failures just as much as you enjoy the high points in this hobby, because otherwise you're going to go crazy. So for me, normally if I have a situation where something breaks, I step away for a few weeks and then I just deal with it. I think it through before just endlessly throwing money at something. And so with the Evo 6, I have a few choices. Choice one would be just doing the head gasket, replacing a few things, and putting it back together and running it. The next other choice would be to get a bigger turbo, build the engine, and kind of go that route for more power. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do at this point. I do need to have that Evo 8 engine that is in the car completely broken in, which I think the bottom end is fine. So, but it only has a couple 100 kilometers on it, so we got to get it running and drive it around a bit. But beyond that, eventually with that car, I got to make a choice as to whether I want to bump the power up or whether I want to leave it the way it is. So we'll see. And so right now, like I said, getting back into another project, some paint and body on the silver Evo 5 that's sitting next to me, and then probably I will get back into the Evo 6 in about a month. And as far as Devin's E85 powered Black 5 that we've seen a few videos about, I'm going to be popping over to his place and helping him with removing the dash and getting the wiring squared away, you know, on his schedule. So I don't know if that's going to be quick or slow, who knows. But when I do have some updates on the Black Evo 5, I'll definitely post them. So it may even be in this video, we'll see. So we'll see how fast I can get over there and take a look at the car. So. All right, so we're at Devin's place. Here's his beautiful Evo 5 in a bazillion pieces due to wiring explosions.
Gotta love it.
So, gonna be working on this a little bit tonight. Take the dash out, uncover all the Japanese wiring mistakes that caused all that meltiness.
Japanese tomfoolery.
And then Devin's already done a whole bunch of stuff in the trunk, routing the wiring properly, safely with some big welding cable. Looks really good.
A piece at a time. Not a big job.
So this thing should be back in action in no time.
Shouldn't take very long.
So Devin, are we thinking a like streetcar drag night?
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we missed Tuner Bash due to some wiring issues, but
They hold it 2 or 3 times a year.
oh, they for a while there they're going to be holding it like once a week.
Street legals they do once a week. Well, maybe they don't use it once a week anymore.
Do you want to do street legals?
I go to street legals. It's less busy for sure.
So I may pit crew Devin to street legals just so that we can get this thing down the track at least once this year.
It'll happen.
That would be nice.
Gotta have at least one successful, hopefully, run out of both of us.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
Well, I guess yours passed the trap.
Yeah, mine made it
Most
to
of the
the
time.
return road before the head lifted, so we'll fix that. We'll see if we can maybe actually get a full run out of that thing too. So
I think so. I think so. You just got a lot of work ahead of you.
oh yeah, that's
The
okay.
head's not a big deal. It's the other complete Evo.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
That's a different story.
Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video today. So unfortunately, those are the results from Tuner Bash. A little bit disappointing, but for the next 6 weeks, I'll be working on Silver Evo 5, which is in the background here. And for that, I'm doing some paint and body work. And then I'll be moving on to probably revisiting the 6. I still got to decide whether I'm going to buy a bigger turbo. And I'll be trying to keep you guys up to date on my buddy Devin's Evo 5, the E85 car, and hopefully get that thing to the track. So stay tuned. Make sure you like and subscribe to the page, and make sure you click on the notifications so that you get notified when I put up another video. So that's all for now. We'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.